They gonna run them out
Okay,
here.
I'm like,
As soon as they out here. I hope they are. Okay, let's see who we have here. Mr. Samuels.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, how are you?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm pretty good. And you're here on behalf of Sean Taylor?
Yes, and it looks like he is signed on there.
Yep, he is here. His video hasn't been started yet, but have you already spoken with the prosecutor?
I have not.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, retrial. Okay, I was gonna say, who is our public defender? I see Mr. Lee is here. Mr. Lee, do you know who's representing Mr. Gibbs?
Sarah said she was all set.
Yes, I believe
Oh.
that is Sarah Donnelly, Your Honor.
Okay. What does all set mean?
She's ready.
Oh, okay, she's in the meeting now. Okay, sounds good. Okay, we're waiting for her to come out of the meeting room then. And then as for Mr. Clark, is she representing him as well?
Yes, I believe she's representing everybody on the afternoon docket
Okay.
with the exception of Mr. Bullock.
Okay, Mr. Darren Clark? If you can unmute, please. Can you unmute your device?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, sir. You were here for an arraignment, I believe. I'm sorry, or for a hearing on a probation violation, but your attorney did notify me that you were in an inpatient facility and I dismissed the violation, okay, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're all set.
So what do I do? Just continue following through with the probation with him?
That's correct.
Okay, then. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Donnelly, did you have someone in the waiting breakout room? Oh, they're back. Okay. Are you ready on Mr. Gibbs?
I am, Your Honor.
Okay, we're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Willard Gibbs Jr. File numbers 22-021, 28, 29, and 30. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people practicing under Michigan Court Rule 8.120.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Brian Gibbs, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
Today's the date that is set for a pre-trial on each of these files. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, I would, Mr. Ring, is there an offer yet?
I haven't spoken with the victim, but at this time, I would, if you wanted to plead to the dog license, would dismiss the other two charges with restitution pending.
All right, Your Honor, we would like this set for a final pre-trial and jury trial and we'll consider that offer as well.
Okay, sounds good. The offer was to plead to the dog license.
Right.
Okay.
Final pre-trial November 15th at 8 a.m. And then jury trial December 6th at 8 a.m.
Final pre-trial will be November 15th at 8 a.m. in person at the court. If we proceed to jury trial, will be scheduled for December, what was it?
6th.
December 6th at 8 o'clock in person in the court. Do you have any questions today, Mr. Gibbs?
Not really. Could you tell me what day that was, the first one again, please?
Yeah, the first date's gonna be November 15th at 8 o'clock in the morning. We'll also mail you a notice to your house, okay?
Yeah, I was only asking just when I go to work tonight. Excuse me, sorry. When I go to work tonight, I want to let them know that I won't be there the day before because I do work from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. So.
Okay, sounds good. Well,
Okay.
you say you work from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not sure that that means you can't come to work. You'll get off at 4 o'clock in the morning, you can come straight here.
Mm-hmm.
And the final pretrial won't be as long as the jury trial, so we won't be keeping you long.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like falling asleep in your courtroom and
Yeah.
you guys,
Jury
you know what I
trial,
mean?
the jury
So-
trial, you'll need to do that. That'll be the jury trial date, but the final pre-trial, you won't need to worry about that. You won't be here that long. You should be done by 9 o'clock.
Okay, okay, then I should be all right then. Okay,
No,
like I said,
okay.
I just didn't want to seem rude to you guys. Sorry for interrupting you.
No, you're fine. I appreciate what you were doing there, but I just wanted to make sure you were aware that the final pre-trial would not take all day. So nonetheless,
Okay.
if this matter proceeds to jury trial, then you may need to make that request then, okay?
Okay, okay. I appreciate the heads up and the information there, because I'm totally
Any
new to
other
this type of
questions?
situation.
No worries, sir.
Uh,
Any other questions?
No, ma'am.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
None from the people, Your Honor. Thank you.
No, from pretends. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're all set, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. You all have a wonderful day.
You too. Isn't it was a warm in here? Are you warm?
Oh, a little warm.
Yeah, I think it got a little warm in here today. Okay, Ms. Donnelly, you spoke with Kyle Clark already?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Kyle Amar Clark, file number 22-02522. Council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Kyle Clark, who's appearing separately by Zoom.
Okay, and today was the date that was set for a pre-trial. How are we going to proceed at this time?
Your Honor, at this time, the offer for Mr. Clark to plead guilty to the second count of obtaining by false representation a controlled substance. And then the state would dismiss count 1 of possession of prescription form. The client, Mr. Clark, would like to accept that offer at this time. I think there's also a Killebrew.
There it is.
Killebrew of,
Well, front door, yeah.
thank you. Okay, Mr. Clark, you want to accept that offer today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. You can put your hand down, sir. The offer is for you to plead guilty to count 2, which is controlled substance drugs obtained by false pretense or representation. That's a misdemeanor with a maximum penalty of 90 days in jail and or $500 in fine. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
And in exchange for your guilty plea, the people would be willing to dismiss count 1. In order for you to accept this offer, you would have to give up your rights to have a trial. You'd have to give up your right to have a jury trial or a non-jury trial. You have to give up your right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. You're gonna have to give up your right to the presumption of innocence that will continue at trial. And you would have to give up the right to see, hear, or question any of the witnesses the prosecution intends to call. You'll give up the right to call your own witnesses at trial or present evidence that you believe would further a defense to the charge. And then you'll also give up the right to have the prosecution prove each element of the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you willing to give up each of those today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, anybody promising you anything to get you to want to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Has any threats been made to you to get you to want to waive your rights and plead guilty?
No, Your Honor.
Or are you pleading guilty because you believe you are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you currently on probation or parole?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your current employer or to a future employer.
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that a guilty plea can result in a conviction that you may have some impact on any immigration status that you may be seeking.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess I don't know.
I mean, you may want to go to Canada.
Oh, yeah. I can't go over there.
Okay, sounds good. But you understand that a guilty plea can result in having an impact on that, right? If you did decide you wanted to go.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and with that understanding, you still want to plead guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
As to count 2, of controlled substances, drug obtained by false representation. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Can you give me a factual basis, Ms. Donnelly?
Thank you, Your Honor. All right, Mr. Clark, on or about September 21st, 2022, were you at, I believe it was a Rite Aid at 3106 East Saginaw Street in the city of Lansing, Ingham County, state of Michigan?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, yes.
Yes. And at that time and place, did you try to, you presented the Rite Aid a prescription for an Ashley Bishop?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, yes.
Yeah,
Bad.
you're good. I do that all the time. Yeah. So it was a prescription for, what was it? Percocet and, sorry, I'm trying to look it up.
I think that was it. This purpose.
Yep. It was just, okay. And what, did you know that was a false prescription?
Yes.
Okay, so, and then did you attempt to obtain the Percocet with that false prescription?
Yes.
All right, Your Honor, I have no further questions.
Any questions from the prosecution?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis, and I'll accept your plea. I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. I'm going to set this matter for sentencing on December 20th at 8:30 in the morning. Mr. Clark, you need to contact the probation department within the next 48 hours so that they can set you up for a pre-sentence report and recommendation. I'll note here, because I believe you live in Southfield, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to allow you to, I typically require you to report in person within 48 hours. I am going to allow you to report over the phone, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
And if you need information about how to contact, then you can get in touch with your attorney if you're ineligible to figure out the number on your own. I can give you that number now, but if you need to, or if you have issues, you need to make sure you get in contact with Ms. Donnelly, because if you don't make contact with them by Wednesday, 2 p.m., I'm sorry, Thursday, 2 p.m., then you'd be in violation of my order, okay?
Yes.
Okay, do you want the
would-
number now?
I was, yeah, I would love the number now if I can get it.
Okay, yep, area code is 517.
517
483
483
4424.
4424. I got it. Thank you, Your Honor.
No problem. Do you have any questions at this time?
No.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Your Honor, would you like an unsigned copy of the plea sheet, just for the record?
Oh, yes, please. Thank you.
Can I approach, Your Honor?
You may. Ms. Donnelly, any additional matters?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
Okay, you're all set. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Samuels, I'm gonna have Mr. Ring log in to speak with you.
That would be great, Your Honor. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sounds good. I'm gonna put you both in room 1. Let's see. Okay, Mr. Samuels, do you need to speak to your client?
I would like to, Your Honor, please.
I'll add him to room 1. You're already in room 1, Mr. Samuels. You just have to return to breakout room.
I don't know how to do that.
Do you see a
Breakout room.
more on your?
Oh, okay, never mind. I see it. I got you.
Okay, so-
All right, I'll be right back then.
no problem. Okay, Ms. Donnelly, I see Ms. Glasgow has joined us. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Maisha Glasgow, file number 21-00220, council appearance.
Brian Ring on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant, Maisha Glasgow, who is appearing separately by Zoom.
And today was the date that was set. For a plea. Can we reset this matter for today at 10:30 because we were still waiting for restitution?
That's correct, Your Honor. We still don't have a restitution. I have spoken with Animal Control a couple times over the past week, and they're still in the process of obtaining that.
Oh. Did they give a timeline?
They did not, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I am going to adjourn this one more time. To allow them to process it. I'm not sure what that entails, giving the charges, so I guess we'll go, give me a few weeks.
Into November 22nd, 9:30.
November 22nd at 9:30. Any additional matters for the record today?
Nothing was good, Your Honor. Thank you.
None for defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Glasgow, we'll see you on November 22nd.
Thank you.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too. It's already, I should have crossed that out. Let me see. Can you have,